Clou here on the left, and the Seine River on the right. And then just in front of us we have a very modern district that composed only of skyscrapers. This district is called La Défense, the Defense District, and it is a business district of Paris where we have the scene of the important companies as IBM or oil companies as Total, British Petroleum, and we have as well some people, they have their apartment there. About 15,000 people are living in La Défense. But even if it is the business district of Paris, it is out. So we can see the Eiffel Tower in front of us. The Eiffel Tower is built on the left bank, just on the bank of the river, and the Eiffel Tower was built for to commemorate the 100 years anniversary of the French Revolution. The revolution broke out in 1789, so the tower was built in 1889. It was built by the French engineer Gustave Eiffel, so it is called of the riverfront. And it's a modern district. It was built in the early 60s. We have apartments, commercial galleries, schools, everything. We don't have a lot of high buildings in Paris, quite nothing, because there is a law that was made in the 60s that forbids the construction of buildings higher than the traditional buildings of Paris that we'll see a little bit further. You see the Eiffel Tower, it is 1,000 feet high, and it has got 3 platforms, 15s. So, in the middle here we have the obelisk. This is the oldest monument in Paris. You see, we're going to drive around, so you will see the Champs-Élysées. This obelisk is the oldest monument in Paris. It is 33 centuries old, 3,300 years old, and it was offered by Egypt to France. It is coming from the temple of Luxor in Egypt. There were 2 obelisks. The 2 were offered to France, but we brought back to France only one, and the other one is still there. And so the French government gave back to Egypt the obelisk that is there. Now on the right you're going to see the Champs-Élysées Avenue, and so this we are going to go on the Champs-Élysées Avenue. This afternoon we'll make a stop at the Arch of Triumph for shopping. Behind the big wheel that we have a public garden and the Tuileries gardens.
Further down.
Those
Further down.
gardens are the former gardens of the Tuileries Palace. The palace doesn't exist anymore, it has been destroyed, and we still have the gardens. The two buildings we have in front of us, and they date back to the 18th century, and they have been built by the same architect who laid out the square, Mr. Gabriel. He was the official architect of King Louis XV. It has been called Louis XV Square when it was laid out. Then when the revolution broke out at the end of 18th century, it took the name of Revolution Square. And there was a guillotine here, you see. So on this square, a lot of noblemen have been beheaded during the revolution. And then after the revolution, it took the name of Concorde Square. Concorde, it means peace. We have Mauboussin, all the very important jewelers, Boucheron. And this is a classical style square. Very nice, great unity in the architecture. During the revolution, the statue of King Louis XIV has been put away. It was made out of bronze, so it has been burnt because they used the bronze to make cannons and guns. And then after the revolution, it was replaced by this column with a statue of Napoleon I on the top. We are going to move little by little. So look on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Books, magazines, the bookinist, and those people, and they have the authorization to sell books since the beginning of 17th century under the reign of King Henry IV. It is Henry IV that gave them this authorization. And on the right, this is a conciergerie palace on the right. The conciergerie palace was the king's residence before to live in the Louvre Palace. The kings were living here in the conciergerie palace during the Middle Age. This is the Châtelet Square on the left, Châtelet Square. And now we are going to see the Cathedral Notre Dame. You see on the right and the two towers of the cathedral.
Oh, they're behind us.
And now we cross over one part of the river. We are going to be on the island where Paris was born. And so you are going to see the Cathedral Notre Dame a little bit further on the left. The cathedral was built in the 12th and 13th centuries. It took 150 years to build it. It is in the Gothic style. And those buildings here are just on the left, and this is a hospital. Then on the right we have the Palace of Justice, the Conciergerie Palace and the former King's Residence. Now
all of them had salad or mayonnaise. One of them said turkey, bacon, and cranberry. So we both ordered that thinking that would be enough. It was actually that stuff This is beautiful. This is worth the trip nothing's happening. The world's just getting. Oh, yeah, this is right here because they want something to They put a name on it. Well, he didn't. They started calling it that. Well, I think he did. Adopt. Okay, well, we'll embrace it. Well, I think she's always going to have one thing. So the thing oh man, that is such a beautiful song. Oh man. Just back through those bridges and stuff. Yeah, look at that picture. Look at that. The bridges. Yeah. The multiple bridges, one right after the other. Yeah. All of them together. Yeah. We need to do a file share with everybody. Like get the email from everybody on the cruise ship and do a file share.
Somebody did share, I missed the kelpies. You know what the kelpies are?
No.
They were in the first stop in Scotland. They're the big horse heads.
Oh, I didn't get those.
No, I missed it because somebody emailed me.
Oh, cool.
Oh, with the statue.
Our goal is to get this. Oh man, look at that with the Eiffel Tower back. Oh
Yeah, you gotta get these two things with it.
yeah, the gold one. This is Scotland.
There's a horse and
Is it a horse?
a winged horse inside. That's a Pegasus. It's not a winged horse.
What is France's official like symbol? I think it's like peacock or something. No, just let us have a happy class. I swear. I think but every time I take one of these trips, I think, oh, I can't get here. Get it? It really makes a difference. From the bus I was worried it was raining. That's
No, she has my arm.
I'll change your arm.
The other way.
Because I had to leave the walk around and I was wondering if she was okay. Oh, good. So she had somebody to help her. Yeah, we know enough not to go alone. I have a cane, but I just keep it for in case my arm it's in pieces. When you don't need it for every step. Red, green, white, black.
Yeah, but what's the flag? The blue flag should start. Oh yeah, cheers. They're cheering
I met a guy in Washington. And he lived World Bank Washington and he was just the most funny thing. I said, can you just try to really take advice on my son?
I was worried a lot about Paris. Right. And if you know us when we first got here, all you told us after that, Their husband got two cars right on the side.
Oh yeah.
French classic. French classic.
Comment tu t'appelles? Janie.
Bon après-midi.
Au revoir, merci. Bonjour. Chocolate. Yeah? You want banana? Can I have banana?